Hello and welcome to QN Chaos After Dark. This is Dragon of Ice Spire Peak, Tales of the Argent Sword, Chapter 38, The Nadir Before the Zenith. Welcome. Yeah, so let's talk about it. We had quite a bit of things happen, friends.
You all right over there, Matt? You were looking real pissy by the end.
Tell us how you really feel.
I don't know why Inqua was just so over because Inqua does not
awesome.
like Celine. Is that her name? Is that what you've named her?
Yes, Silene.
Silene. Yeah, Silene.
Like a Cylon. Yeah.
No, yes. I mean, Inqua had a lot to deal with this episode, but I just think why are we teaming up with them? Why? I understand the reasoning. I do. Yes. Well, I do understand their safety numbers and whatnot, but I think in his mind he's just like, we've already almost slain it 3 times. He doesn't usually work with people, and Inqua, this is the first time he's grouped up with someone, and he's like, we got this, and there's someone that legitimately physically assaulted him.
Hey, I did not.
No, physically assaulted him, but like so I think he's very heated right now.
Sure.
Pun intended.
Oh yeah, it's one of those. There's no
yeah.
There's no character-wise. I don't think any of us fault him.
No.
But I think it's from our perspective. It's like we keep almost defeating it, and it's like this is a trend that needs to stop. And
yes.
I understand.
Well, and also like the only person that we really have a problem with is Silene. Like everyone else. They're not great. They're not great people. They're not people I would choose to travel with, but we also don't actively have a problem with any of them.
But I think that again, Ink was, especially back in that early mindset of, not podunk, but like a country bumpkin, kind of really nice guy that comes into town, physically assaulted with a group of people he's now very, very close with. Mm-hmm. He's going to associate, you are, and has always had the kind of mentality of like who you associate with ever since he was a kid. Who you associate with shows your character. It reveals your true character. So these people are even working with her. He does not trust them, and he doesn't, and he won't. And it's okay, and it's fine that he's feeling this way. I just didn't think he'd spend the last 3 episodes in such a like a grumpy old dragonborn.
There you go. There you go.
Why do we even have to travel with these people? But it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun.
Good. No, I do think that it's gonna be interesting to see how that it all plays out with the back and forth between the different groups and how they work together. But considering how we've gotten so close, but not gotten the thing done, having a few more people that can help us get the thing done is
well.
And I mean, again, if they're going to backstab us, I want them to be within eyesight. I don't want them to just appear out of the icy fog or out of the darkness.
And that's I want to have mentality.
Eyes on all 5 of them when the inevitable happens and Assault has to throw someone down a flight of stairs.
But I love this because I love that almost everyone here, like you've all been in that situation, character-wise, you've all been in that situation. Keep your enemies closer. This is the first time Ink was ever experiencing something like that. He's like, why are we hanging out with people that I don't like? I don't get it. Why do we have to team up with people that are mean to me? I don't get it. It does sound childish the way he's coming across on stream. I'm not meaning that. I think it's just where he's coming from a character perspective is he's never had the soldier thing, so he doesn't understand keep your enemies closer where you can see them in front of him. So I think that's why he's having this kind of conflict.
And if he ever expresses that to Assault, you're just gonna deadpan be like, I had to travel with my ex for how many days?
Yeah, that's true. That's
oh, we've got to get that in there. Let me explain to you what it means to keep your enemies close. I understand. She assaulted you, and if she touches you, she's going to lose that hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we got to get that in there. We got to get that in there.
Will descend upon her should she.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
and he know. Yeah. I'm sure
Assault, and Assault 1000% meant it, where it's like, look, I'm not a 1st level character anymore, meta, but whatever. I am a 6th level character now, and I'm not going to disarm myself for the sake of a fun fight. This is not fun anymore. This isn't fun. This isn't funny. People are dying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're over here wanting to play fucking games. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. No, I think that's the kind of thing that, that the DJ seeing all those people in the ice, it reminded her back of some of the other wars that have gone on. And that's why she was just like shell shocked and she took a nap
for
Mhm.
goodness sake.
So she slept. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
whoop, Darjan's sleeping.
Fandolin was horrible at the start of the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Like,
That was really rough.
yeah.
Just, losing. I mean, like we've all of our characters have had loss, but this is the first time really on stream that we've had the characters lose NPCs that were important to them. And that was hard.
Yeah.
Like there was a very real moment in there where, because I had planned in my head that, Assault was going to be like, I want to come back and, live out my life here. And now she's like, we keep bringing death here. Am I still welcome here? Is there a future here?
Oh, well, I mean, Tim is kind of not quite the same way, but like is this fixable?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this like after you lose so much, like, is this settlement even going to still be here? Or are people going to be packing up when we get back?
And that's a very serious question. I think that there is enough money, tangenting a bit, I think there's enough money coming in from like Neverwinter and possibly Waterdeep because of the mines up here that there will be more people sent up. There will be, but Phandalin as we know it might have just died.
Yeah. Like it could just be the mining guild and like a smaller fortification around that, and it's just a place that processes and.
But it's the spirit of Phandalin and what was just experienced 2 weeks prior with the festival is like.
Has it only been 2 weeks? Are you serious?
I think that's what James had said. He said a couple weeks ago we were there.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple weeks and some change, but
yeah, I think it's been about 3 weeks or a month or so. It's foggy. I stopped keeping track of time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we spent a lot of time underground. Funny how time just sort of disappears when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was rough. It was very much, at what cost victory?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think with player Matt, like with 2 episodes left or 3 episodes, now only 2 left. I was just like, oh, why? I think also kind of was just like, why do we have to? Matt a little bit is like, I wanted it to just be the Argent Sword. Like, why do we have to, you know what I mean? Like we have to do this as a group. But I understand that what's happening.
And we got to figure out what we're going to do afterwards too. So.
It's true.
Well, and this assumes we survive, right?
That's true.
Of course. Oh, we're going to survive, right?
Well,
no, that's the whole reason why the Reavers are here. This is actually their story about how they killed the dragon and we die in the process. It's a tragedy. It's just
it was never our story.
My phone died during. I was on the Twitch chat for like a half second to look at it, but when we pitched the question, it's like, which one of the characters should die? Just let us know, because again, if characters die, they die. Did you see that? It was like it should be Tim. Well, it was Inqua or Tim, because it was like Tim, because what was it? Was it closure with a sword or something like that?
Yeah, there was a bit of like the whole curse and just like bringing that to an end.
Yeah, so like the closure of like the actual curse ending with Tim or Inqua so that he can be with Bessie. And I was like, that was really sweet, actually.
Aww.
Yeah, I was like, that's cute.
Oh, I'm glad I missed that. I would have.
Yeah, I'm glad I missed that too. Oh my God, there were people though saying at various times, you guys are making me cry. Stop it.
Oh yeah, no.
So yes.
A lot of these. There was one with Winley that Laura. She had that moment. Where was it? Where you were really emotional? Was it with about your parents? Do you remember? We were in.
Oh wait, are you talking about?
Leylon?
Yeah, Leylon, which was really
Leylon
emotional.
with Khalid and with Khalid leading into. Yeah.
It's just this is such a fun campaign, you guys. I'm gonna be so sad when we all have to part ways on this, because like there've been so many great moments, and we're already getting into the clip show, but like everyone's had a chance to shine with an emotional moment, and I really really love that in this, and that's kudos to you, James, for setting this
very much so
as well.
If we survive, we can come do reunion show, like one shots.
Honestly, if we survive, Isolde plans to stay in Phandalin with Halia, and that is an excellent place to jump off from for all of the Sword Coast. if we need to pull in for a one shot for something.
That we should literally do like maybe 6 months from now. If again, depending on how everything happens with Phandalin, but the festival where we all come back 1 year later.
Yes.
I need an epic show, guys.
To all kind of come back together and just like
and
something
find out
brings
where
us all there. Yeah, something brings us all there for the
the festival.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the musical episode, you guys.
No,
Into the woods. Into the woods. Exactly.
My gosh.
Dragon attacks. Yeah, sure,
Thomas, you
Acid breath.
yeah.
Oh.
Then it's like the end of The Incredibles, except with all of our gear, where it's like we all put on our masks as the black dragon is flying over.
I'm the Undivider.
Exactly.
But it should be like an Indiana
shield.
Jones moment where the dragon comes and starts having the speech and just someone just makes the perfect shot.
Dahlia.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa, James.
Wow.
You went all blurry. Oh, there you
There
go.
you go.
But yeah, this was God. I did not expect tonight's show to be quite so emotional.
Same.
Wow.
Same.
Holy hell, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although I find it hysterical with how long you've been running Frostmane. This is the first time that the native Alaskan has been in an environment that's actually cold.
Yeah, I mean,
This
like I've been
amuses
trying
me.
to avoid snow because of Frostmate, and it's like it's happening.
Oh well, it's gotta, yeah.
I mean, it's called Ice Spire Peak.
You know,
Ice spires. I should bring in icicles that fall from the ceiling.
oh my god, though, like that was always a thing in Alaska when it got like really when it warmed up and then it would drip and like you could there were some that I would stand under and go, I feel like I'm under the sword of Damocles right now. If that falls, I'm dead.
Not nearly as big.
Like, it was like this big around and came down to a sharp point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've only seen the smaller ones and things.
Oh yeah, no.
in
Some
New
of those
Jersey.
fuckers get huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not as large as like those trunks, but when I was living in Utah, it was just like those big chunks that were just like, yeah, that could
do
stab me
something.
in the head.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And they have killed people.
Ew.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no.
oh wow, icicles.
Say on that note.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, don't get any ideas.
Yeah,
I know, exactly.
Snow, ice, and cold are not to be messed with. I mean, the heat's bad enough in other ways, but
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, friends,
well,
thank you so much for joining us, Patreons. We will see you again next week for the likely penultimate episode of Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. We will see what happens then. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and catch you all next time. Bye.